Sebastian, lovely to meet you here at the Expo, the best place to meet any other sim racing fan, right?
Definitely the best place. We've been around for the last 7 years and happy to come every time.
Nice. So 7 years, this is your 7th time at the Expo. Like, how much bigger has your footprint got over those 7 years?
Oh, quite interesting. So first, we've been in sim racing for more than 10 years, even before we were coming at that show. And I would have to say in the last 4 years, this has been growing really a lot, like number of booths, number of rigs, but always exciting, new stuff, new technology, pushing the barrier. So happy to be here again.
And I noticed from last year and this year that your booth, they always have a very similar feel. They're very open. They're not too cramped. You've got some really sleek looking rigs here. You've got a sofa area. You've got the Vasaro partnership, which is a certain level of rig. So there's almost a lifestyle brand here that you're portraying when you walk past the D-Box Vasaro area, right?
Definitely, as you say, racing is all about the experience, right? When you talk about even racing, F1, people want to see it, want to breathe it and live it. So that's what we think. We need to have the people here, they have to see it. Even if you're not doing the rig or the racing, there's always esports people looking at it. So that's why it has to be neat, as you're saying. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. I think racing is a good lifestyle.
It is, 100%. Do you do much sim racing yourself?
Yes, but I'm not one of the best ones. If I would
be
at the office, these people will kill me, but I'm improving.
Nice. Brilliant. Okay, so you've got 2 new products here at the Expo this year.
Yes.
That's kind of a big deal, right?
Yes, and I say we've been around for 10 years. I say, well, D-Box has, just to remember, when the haptic, as we know, racing is all about the body experience. People love to say that you drive by the butt because you need to feel that, so we haptic and motion experience. And yes, the racing has been quite technical for a lot of years, so you need to be technically driven, build your own simulator, which was nice. But yes, we have our platform, which was really important to move with the consumers, such as me, that was less time to build the simulator and more time to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that platform that can do many things, racing, simulation, and movies. So we're happy to bring that to the market.
I mean, that's very cool, and we'll get onto that. But you said something there which sparked a memory from my interview with Stefan. You said racing is sim racing. You need to drive by the butt, right? You need to feel it. The story of the name D-Box, I love that story. Can you tell that story?
Yes, well, D-Box is coming from a speaker cloud company. So they were musicians, they were like that, and a long time ago as subwoofer, that was the first thing that people had a feeling that the wave, the sound could go into your body. So they moved for some subwoofer requesting that I can have the body to build that own experience 20 years ago, even before they were sim racing. And yes, the box or D-Box is coming la boîte in French with the box.
Yeah.
So that's what it's coming from. So yes, from the speaker to racing, but all about that.
It's and it's also for such a prestige brand, the name D-Box is a very 90s thing when it was rappers would say duh something. Yeah. It's D-Box, and it's just stuck through these 15 years.
Yeah, it's stuck, and it's been known when you build your brand over so many years, it's like that. And yes, and even I think we see that at the show this year. There's a lot of vintage stuff, classic stuff about even racing, modern stuff, but as well, it's still classic. So we love that things, and now as the brand is known around the world in more than 70 countries, and racer, gamer, and theatrical, we'll stick to it for a couple of years still.
I mean, I love it. So here's a question. For somebody who is coming to the Expo as an exhibitor, you have your own products, you have competitors, right? So you have other people that have motion rigs in the hall. When you walk past them, is it a bit like this, or is it hi, how's it going? What are you developing? Okay, great.
No, that's a good point, but I think I'm a technology guy, so when you look at technology, yes, you're a competitor, but we need to work together. So yes, so we had discussion, definitely direct to direct with our motion competitors. Sometimes they have different hardware that we can, because we have a software part to bring the experience and a hardware part. So even we're having discussion with competitors that we find have good hardware, but we have a library of content, we have maybe more depth on our software, so we use our software to drive the hardware. So there's no shyness about discussing with competition. There's a lot of rig down there that can be converted. And even with our code, our haptic code, right now we're talking about actuators and motion. But in the future, we're looking to use the same codes to go with headphones and cushions and vests, etc. So even competitors are becoming partners.
Nice.
So open area, lots of discussion.
It's a beautiful story. So is there anything you've seen so far that you want to have a go on?
Well, first, I'm just happy to see that many smiles at that trade show. As I think, as Stefan told you, I think there's a great experience for just people that are maybe less into racing, Nürburgring experience, that we have a full simulator. So if people are even saying, I cannot drive, I think that's one thing, a 6-minute experience that is really nice. But the things I like as well, and I think Stephanie alluded to that, is there are the kindred entertainment concept that we have as well. The simulator, I think they're becoming more slick. F1 with that, they're getting more convenient for commercial applications. So we're looking forward to all those simulators going into a lot of sim racing, being in theaters, venues, hotel. I think we'll see a lot of them in the future.
Yeah, 100%. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for your time. Happy to be there.
Cheers. Thank you.